open.
Hello, I'm Ishita Mitra and you're watching Republic TV's special presentation, Progressive Maharashtra. Now in this special presentation, we will show you the big and important stories that are not only changing the direction of the state, but are also improving to be helpful in realizing the dream of a developed India. So let's begin with the major news stories that remained in the headlines this week. India has now taken another massive stride towards self-reliance in the defence sector. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis performed the Bhumi Pujan of Yantra India Limited's state-of-the-art 10,000-ton aluminium extrusion process at the Ordnance Factory Ambajri in Nagpur. Now this new facility will manufacture highly durable and lightweight components for missiles, fighter jets and space programs. Speaking on the occasion, the Defence Minister shared the country's defence production has now surged to 1.78 lakh crore rupees, while defence exports have now hit a record over 38,000 crore rupees. Meanwhile, CM Fadnavis hailed this as a historic milestone towards fulfilling the vision of a developed India.
ये नागपुर और विदर्भ का जो सारा इलाका है, ये डिफेंस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इकोसिस्टम में देश का एक बहुत महत्वपूर्ण अंग इस रूप से विकसित हो रहा है और ये मैं ऐसा मानता हूं कि ये 10,000 टन एक्सट्रूशन एल्यूमिनियम प्रेस अपने आप में देश में हमारी क्षमता को एक नई ऊंचाई पर ले जाने वाला इस प्रकार की ये परियोजना है.
Now viewers, in a bid to position Maharashtra as the country's green steel hub alongside mining and power generation, CM Fadnavis has now made a major demand to the central government. During a high-level meeting with Union Minister G. Kishan Reddy, the CM urged for 6 iron ore mines in Gadchiroli to be handed over to the State Mining Corporation. He stated that if allocated, operations will begin within 2 years to kickstart production by 2030, positioning India as a leading steel exporter. This mega project is expected to attract investment of rupees 3 lakh crore and generate lakhs of jobs. It will also enable steel production at a lower cost than China, helping India emerge as a global export powerhouse. Union Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnav flagged off the new Pune-Sainagar-Shirdi Express from Pune, while Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis joined the event via video conferencing from Mumbai. The new service will now provide a safe and affordable journey to lakhs of devotees travelling to Shirdi. The Railway Minister also announced that Pune's railway capacity will now be doubled over the next 3.5 years, paving the way for 20 new trains. The Praveshotsav for the new academic year was celebrated with great pomp across Raigad Zilla Parishad schools. Visiting the PM Shri School Vahal in Panvel, Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis inaugurated a state-of-the-art Ideal Center Digital Lab. Now this digital lab will bring modern and engaging audiovisual education to students in rural areas. The Chief Minister interacted directly with the students, praising their knowledge and discipline, and noted that these qualitative upgrades have drastically restored parents' trust in government schools. To grant Mumbaikars a massive relief from traffic gridlocks, a signal-free road is now being built as an alternative to Western Express Highway. During an inspection of the Mumbai Coastal Road project, Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis expressed confidence that its northern arm will be fully completed by December 2028. Once completed, the project will now ensure seamless and direct connectivity from Nariman Point in South Mumbai all the way to Bhayandar. The Chief Minister also revealed that the areas surrounding the coastal road will now be developed into a modern commercial hub along the lines of BKC. Maharashtra's daughter, Dr. Jyoti Durkar, who made the nation proud on the global stage, paid a courtesy visit to Deputy Chief Minister Sunetra Ajit Pawar. Representing India at the first World Yoga Asan Championship 2026 held in Ahmedabad, Dr. Jyoti showcased her exceptional talent and clinched the gold medal in twisting body event in 35 to 45 years age category. Deputy Chief Minister Sunetra Pawar congratulated Dr. Jyoti on this historic achievement, stating that she has made both Maharashtra and the entire country immensely proud. A crucial review meeting was chaired by Deputy CM Eknath Shinde. It was held today to assess pre-monsoon preparedness across Mumbai and its metropolitan regions. Tight directives were issued during the meeting to ensure seamless coordination among all civic agencies, targeting zero casualties during the upcoming monsoon season. To ease waterlogging woes for Mumbaikars, about 934 water pumps have been deployed across this year, monitored by an advanced smart pump management system. Furthermore, about 1,000 Apada Mitra, 3 NDRF teams and 9 Navy teams will also remain deployed for public safety. So these were the progressive stories that came to light this week. Thanks so much for watching. Jai Maharashtra.
समर में बाल्टी तो चाहिए फॉर योर पसीना। बाल्टी। और मॉनसून में बाल्टी तो चाहिए फॉर छत का पसीना। पसीना मत